That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
Lindsay Hutchison, Bloomfield, Missouri.
Micah Simpson, Scott City, Missouri.
Shay Lively, Perryville, Missouri.
Jessica Gray, 29 Palms, California.
Kelsey Schlake, Cortland, Nebraska.
Abby Londaway, Leopold, Missouri.
Andrea Dwiggins, St. Charles, Missouri. Marissa Cage, Imperial, Missouri.
Hanne Husbakken, Houston, Norway. Victoria Lovrichska, Kyiv, Ukraine. Victoria Bowens, Dallas, Texas.
Hello everyone and welcome to Jefferson College Viking Volleyball. The Vikings are taking on the Illinois Central Cougars tonight. The Vikings are in the blue, currently getting ready to serve. The Cougars are in the yellow on the left-hand side of the screen. And here we go. And the first point goes to Jefferson College. They lead 1-0 here early on in the first set. Looks like it was a net violation, and so the second point goes to Jefferson College. They lead 2-0. That ball falls out. Point goes to Illinois Central. This score is 2-1. In favor of Jefferson College. Illinois Central with their first serve of the evening. A missed hit that goes into the net, so that ties the score 2-2. Goes off an Illinois Central player. Jefferson College retakes the lead 3-2 here in the first set. We're playing to 25 here in the first set. First team to win 3 sets wins the match. Barely over the net. Out of bounds off an Illinois Central player. Jefferson College takes a 2-point lead, 4-2. Falls in. Illinois Central cuts into the lead. It is now 4-3 in favor of Jefferson College. That sails out of bounds. And Illinois Central ties this game 4-4. Jefferson College with the kill. They retake the lead 5-4 here in the first set. Jefferson College in the blue uniforms. Illinois Central wearing their yellow jerseys. And that's off a Jefferson College player, and so Illinois Central ties the game at 5-5. That falls in. It was off an Illinois Central player. And Jefferson College retakes the lead 6-1, kind of back and forth here in the first set. But Jefferson College does have the lead, 6-5, 1 point lead. That's in the net. So Jefferson College takes a 2 point lead now. It is 7-5 in the first set. Nice save. Another nice dig there by Jefferson College. They send it over, but that is out. Illinois Central cuts into the lead. 7-6 in favor of Jefferson College. That's into the net, so she gave it right back. It is now 8-6 in favor of Jefferson College. Nice block by Illinois Central. They cut back into the lead. Neither one of these teams is really extending any of their leads. It's a 1 point game, 8-7 here in the first set. Jefferson College is on top. Off the top of the net. And that's blocked by Jefferson College. Jefferson College gets the point. That was a nice rally. Jefferson College takes the 2 point lead, 9-7. You can see in the background the second team. I think that's Johnson County. That'll be the second game tonight. They're coming in, they're walking across the floor on the back side. Jefferson College with the kill and gets their first 3 point lead of the night. It is 10-7 here in the first set. So this game it's a 5 o'clock game here on Friday the 28th. They have 2 scheduled games this evening. The second game will be against Johnson County. So check the schedule. They'll be playing other games later on this season. Come on out. It's fun to watch these women play. Nice save. And that falls in for Jefferson College. It is 11-7. That's their largest lead of the evening. But we're still here in the first set. Plenty of volleyball action yet to go. Soft touch. And no one from the Jefferson College side can get to the dig. Illinois Central gets the point. It is now 11-8. That ball's into that. She gives it right back. 12-8 in favor of Jefferson College. Well, just down the line, it was a good kill. Illinois Central wins this serve and they cut into the lead. It is 12-9. Jefferson College is still on top. Illinois Central has not led in this first set. Way up into the rafters. Illinois Central's point, some type of error on the Jefferson College player. And it is 12-10 in favor of Jefferson College. Nice block. And she sends it over. The Jefferson College player was in the net, so it is now just a 1-point lead for Jefferson College, 12-11. Illinois Central on a bit of a run here. Deep serve. And a soft touch. She wins the point. Jefferson College gets the point, and it is 13-11. Back to a 2-point lead for Jefferson College. They've never been down in this set. But Illinois Central hammers it home, cuts back into the lead, and then Jefferson College now has a 1-point lead. (13-12) is our score. Jefferson College on top against Illinois Central. Just off the top of the net, it falls in. That may have been off an Illinois Central player, but Jefferson College gets the point, and they're up by 2, 14-12 here. The midway point here in the first set. First team to 25, you win by 2. Nice serve. Falls in. Makes it a 3-point lead, and there's a timeout on the floor. So here in the first set, it is 15-12. Jefferson College on top of Illinois Central. So here we go, back out of the timeout. Jefferson College is on top, 15-12. They've got the serve. They've led the whole way through this first set. On that point, ball goes out. Jefferson College takes a 4-point lead, 16-12. That matches their highest lead of the set. Neither team has really gone on much of a run here. It's been dominated by Jefferson College, but they haven't been able to pull away. Illinois Central with that point just off the top of the net falls in. They cut into the lead, 16-13. That ball sails out. Point for Illinois Central. It is now 16-14. 2-point lead for Jefferson College. Jefferson College trying to get the serve back, but they sail it out. It is down to a 1-point lead. Jefferson College leads here, 16-15. Over Illinois Central. off the top of the net. Partially blocked, but it falls in, so Illinois Central ties this game. It's their first tie since the match started. 16 all. First team to 25 wins. You got to win by 2. Nice rally. It's a good save. Let's see who gets this point. It's a good rally. Neither team wants to give this one up. They both want it. And that ball flies out. So the point goes to Jefferson College after a nice rally. It is 16-7. They regain the lead. It's a good first set. Jefferson College has never been behind in this set, but there was a tie. They just came out. She sneaks it over the net. I don't know how that made it over. It looked like it hit a little farther down on the net, but it made it over. So with the ace, it is now 18-16 in favor of Jefferson College. Nice block. It's a block by Illinois Central College. So they cut back into the lead. It is now 18-7 in favor of Jefferson College. Illinois Central with the serve. They're in the gold jerseys. Jefferson College with their blue jerseys. Nice save. And tapped back over. There's a block by Jefferson College. Nice save by Illinois Central. And that ball sails out. They tie the game up here, 18-18. So that's the second tie here in the first set. And there it is. Illinois Central takes their first lead of the first set, 19-18. And so Illinois Central just took the lead, 19-18, here in the first set. 1 point lead for Illinois Central. It's a 2-point lead now. That ball into the net, 20-18. So they've been playing from behind for the majority of the first set. They just took the lead and they've just gone up by 2. So it looks like Jefferson College is going to have to fight back if they want to win this first set. And they just got one. Illinois Central knocks it into the net. So the score stands at Illinois Central 20, Jefferson College 19. Jefferson College has the ball and the serve. And there's a misplay by Illinois Central, so they gave them back the 2 points. Hit one into the net and then just misplayed that serve, so it's all tied up, 20-20. First team to win, get to 25 to win by 2. So it's still anybody's game, anybody's set. She'll have to send it over. Big hit. And Illinois Central sends it home. They retake the lead, 21-20. So they're 4 points away from winning this first set. Big block. Big block in the middle by Jefferson College. She ties the game back up. 21-21. All knotted up here in the first set. 21-21. So back and forth here the last few points. Nice save by Jefferson College. I thought that little soft touch was going to fall in, but it worked. Nice placement by the Illinois Central player way into the back court. The Jefferson College defender got to the ball, but she couldn't keep it in place. So Illinois Central retakes the lead, 22-21. Back and forth here the last 5 or 10 points. Neither team can put 2 points together. Nice soft touch by Jefferson College. So they tie it up. It's 22-20. Good first set of volleyball here. Women's college volleyball here at Jefferson College. Jefferson College 22, Illinois Central 22. Come on out, see one of the games. They're a lot of fun. Just over the net. Nice soft touch, didn't work. It was a 2-hit ball by Jefferson College. So that mistake gives the lead back to Illinois Central. It's 23-22. They're 2 points away from winning this first set. But you have to win by 2 points. Let's see if Jefferson College can tie it up. And that'll help. That's off a defender, off an Illinois Central player. So Jefferson College ties the game again, 23-23. So back and forth we go. It's tied up again. Jefferson College with the serve. She sends it over. Partially blocked at the net. Nice soft touch, nice save by Illinois Central. We'll do it again, and she sends it hard. Illinois Central can't do anything but send it over. And there it is. That's a good kill by Jefferson College. So they're 1 point away from winning this first set. It is 24-23. You got to win by 2, and there's a timeout on the court with Jefferson College leading here in the first set, 24-23. Jefferson College with the serve. This is set point for Jefferson College. And that ball is Illinois Central's point, so they tie it 24-24. Or was that? That was set point. I guess that was not Illinois Central's point. It is Jefferson College wins the first set 25-23 after a little bit of a delay. Nobody really made a call there, so Jefferson College takes the lead. 1 set. No, excuse me, it was a timeout. It is 24-24. They did win the point. 24-24. You have to win by 2, so this is not set point for Illinois Central. Nice soft touch by Jefferson College. They retake the lead. It's 25-24. They're serving for set point. Good first set of volleyball. Jefferson College. Neither team has been able to make a run on it. Jefferson College has had more leads, but Illinois Central certainly has not gone away. Illinois Central did a good job of getting the ball back. And that'll do it. That's 4 hits, so Jefferson College wins the first set, 26-24. They lead 1-0 here against Illinois Central. So here we go in the second set. Jefferson College took the first set, 26-24. Illinois Central with the serve. They're in the gold jerseys, and she immediately puts it into the net. Gives the Jefferson College Vikings an early 1-0 lead here in the second set. Little floater to the front, and Illinois Central sends it into the net. Jefferson College is up 2-0. It's a good way to start. New players coming in for Jefferson College. So I guess that, not sure what happened there. Illinois Central has the ball. There's still 1-0 on the scoreboard in favor of Jefferson College. So they're trying to figure out what happened with that last ball. Illinois Central hit it into the College. I guess they did score that first point, their first point. So it's 1-1 here in the second set. Not sure what happened, but Illinois Central has the ball and the point, so it is 1-1. But now it's 2-1, Jefferson College. Illinois Central sends it into the net. And that ball stays just inside the line. Jefferson College with the 2-point lead now, 3-1. Jefferson College looking to go for a little bit of a run here. They weren't able to go on much of a run in the first set, but they take that point, so it is now 4-1. The first set, neither team really went on much of a run. It was mainly a 2 or 3 point game most of the way. So it was a well played set. Jefferson College now has a 3-point lead, 4-1. This was a two hands, or lift, but it is a point for Jefferson College, 5-1. Jefferson College with a 4-point lead, see if they can extend it here. But she sends it into the net. Illinois College wins the point, 5-2 with Jefferson College on top here in the second set. Like I said, neither team has really been going on much of a run. It's 2, 3, 4 point lead, then the other team will give it back. Some balls in the net or out of bounds or something, but with an error there on Illinois College, they give the point to Jefferson College, so they take the lead 6-2. Got an error-filled second set so far. She couldn't make the dig. Jefferson College takes a 5-point lead, 7-2. I think that's the biggest lead. It is the biggest lead of the second set and the biggest lead that they would have had during the first set also. So she sends it over, 7-2 in favor of Jefferson College. Nice save. She sends it over. Jefferson College with the soft touch, sends it over the net. Didn't fool anybody there. And Illinois College sails it way out of bounds. 8-2 in favor of Jefferson College. The Vikings with their biggest lead of the set, biggest lead of the match. And Jefferson College extends their lead 9-2. That's a nice serve by Jefferson College. Illinois Central couldn't keep it in play. So it's 10-2. 8-point lead here in the second set. This is the biggest run. And there's a mistake by Illinois College. So Jefferson College goes on top by 9. It's 11-2 here in the first set, or in the second set. And there's a timeout on the floor. Jefferson College with the serve. 9-point lead, 11-2 in favor of the Vikings. And there's another mistake by Illinois Central. Jefferson College, the Vikings on a huge run here in the second set. That makes it 12-2. They've taken control of this second set. Couldn't keep it inside the line. Jefferson College extends the lead now 13-2. She sails it out. It's a bad serve, so Illinois Central with the point. They regain the serve, but they're down by 10, 13-3 here in the second. They're also down a set. So they dug themselves a little bit of a hole in trying to keep from going down 2 sets, and I think she was in the net. So that point goes to Illinois Central. The lead down to 9 for Jefferson College, 13-4. Illinois Central with the serve. That stays in, so Illinois Central with the point. Makes it Jefferson College 13, Illinois Central 5. And that ball goes out, so Illinois Central has cut into the lead, 13-6. Jefferson College is still on top. But Illinois Central is making a dent, and there's a block. They've got a little momentum going. Jefferson College 13, Illinois Central 7. Trying to make a game of it, and they are. Got a long way to come back, but there's a long way to go in this second set. Yeah, little diversion, little trickery by Jefferson College, and that gives them the point and extends their lead 14-7. Jefferson College on top. Miss hit. She was there, she just didn't get control of it. So the point goes to Illinois Central. It is now 14-8 in favor of the Vikings. And she sails that ball out. Jefferson College retakes the serve, so it's 15-8. in favor of the Vikings. Big kill. It's a big kill. Jefferson College couldn't pull it back up off the floor, so they lead 15-9, but Illinois Central did cut into the lead. 6-point lead for the Vikings. But they regained the point. 16-8. The Vikings on top of the Cougars from Illinois Central. 16-9 rather. 7-point lead for the Vikings. Nice save. The ball may have been out if she'd let it go, but too close to let it go. But that ball is out. Illinois Central with the point, 16-10. Vikings on top. That ball sails out. Jefferson College with the point. It is now 17-10 in favor of the Vikings. Miss hit. Kind of, I've got it, you take it. Kind of play there for Illinois Central, so that mistake gives the point to Jefferson College. They extend their lead 18-10. First team to 25 wins this set. Nice save there by Illinois Central. They send it over. And that falls in, so Jefferson College, not the prettiest of plays, but they get the point. They're on top 19-10 over Illinois Central. Player from Jefferson College was in the net, I think. So that point goes over to Illinois Central. Jefferson College still has a comfortable lead of 19-11 here in the second set. So first team to 25, and there's a point for Illinois Central. Good kill. 19-12. So there's a 7-point lead for the Vikings. First team to 25 wins the set. You got to win by 2. Jefferson College already has one set under their belts, and that point right there will extend their lead here in the second set to 20-12. 8-point lead for the Vikings. That's off an Illinois Central player. So 21-12, 9-point lead, 4 more points for the Vikings, and they'll have the second set. That point goes to Illinois Central. Jefferson College player couldn't dig it up off the floor. She made a tremendous effort. Looks like she's a little shook up. Rubbed her elbow a little bit there. But so Illinois Central gets the point. It is now 21-13 in favor of the Vikings. 21-13 is our score. Here in the second set, 22-13, Jefferson College on top. with that point. So 3 points away from taking the second set and taking a 2-set lead. There's a timeout on the floor. They're going to discuss what to do. 22-13, Vikings are in control of this second set over Illinois Central. Let's see if they can finish it off. That ball just did hit the floor. Looked like a tremendous effort by the player from Jefferson College, but she couldn't dig it up off the floor. Illinois Central has the point. It's 22-14. They've got a long way to go to come back in this set. First team to 25. Jefferson College just needs 3 more to get there. 22-14 in their favor. Nice rally. Neither team can put a good hit on the ball. Illinois Central with the point. So 22-15. Jefferson College still on top. They lead this set 22-15. Lead the match 1-0. Nice light touch by Illinois Central that cuts back into the lead. Jefferson College now leads by 6, 22-16. Can't quite finish it off. Oh, nice. Nice soft touch by Jefferson College. Illinois Central was ready for the block. She just knocked it over lightly, and Jefferson College gets the point. It's 23-16. Jefferson College 2 points away from winning this second set. Partially blocked and out of bounds. Illinois Central gets that point back, but they're down by 6 here in the second. There it is. So it is. Set point for the Vikings, 24-17. It looked like a little miss hit there by the Vikings, but it worked. It fell in. She sends it over. And that falls to the ground. The Vikings take the second set, 25-17. They lead the match 2-0 here over Illinois Central. So here we go with the third set. Jefferson College has the first 2. So it's 0-0 here at the start of the third set. Jefferson College is leading 2-0 here over Illinois Central. And Illinois Central takes the first point here of the third set. 1-0 Illinois Central. Jefferson College erases that lead 1-1 here with that point. That ball was off the hands of 2 Illinois Central defenders. Big kill, 2-1. Jefferson College here on top in the third set. They lead 2-1, 2 sets to 1. And 2-1 is our score here in the third set. Partially blocked, but falls in. Illinois Central with the point. We're all tied up. 2-2. It's a soft touch. She sends it over, falls into no man's land. Right in the middle of the Illinois Central defenders. So Jefferson College has the lead 3-2 in the third set. Sneaks over the net, but it ties the score. 3-all. And that falls out of bounds. So Jefferson College regains the lead 4-3. Those 2 hits or a lift, but either way, it's a point for Jefferson College. They lead 5-3. And with that block, that gives the Jefferson College Vikings a 6-3 lead here in the third set. There's a block. She tried, Illinois Central tried a little soft touch, didn't fool anybody, and player from the Jefferson College Vikings just tapped it right back over her, and it falls in. There's a 7-3 lead for the Vikings. That's blocked. Illinois Central with the point. 7-4. Vikings on top. That falls in. It's a tough angle. Goes in for the Vikings. It is now 8-4. Jefferson College on top. And Illinois Central gets that point back. It is 8-5. Jefferson College unable to extend their lead, but they still keep that 3-point lead. And that falls harmlessly to the floor. Jefferson College takes a 4-point lead, 9-5 here in the third. Little miscommunication there on Illinois Central's part. Big kill for the Cougars. But it's a 9-6 lead still for the Jefferson College Vikings. And that ball sails way out of bounds. 9-7 in favor of the Vikings. The Vikings are playing in their blue jerseys. And that ball goes out of bounds also. So it is now a 1-point lead for the Vikings. The Cougars are on a bit of a run. They were down by 3 or 4 early and came back, and it's now a 1-point lead for the Vikings. And that's a misplay by the Cougars. The Jefferson College Vikings get a point and a 2-point lead, 10-8 here in the third. Blocked and put back over by the Vikings. They couldn't save that, so Illinois Central cuts into the Viking lead. It is 10-9 in favor of the Vikings. And a block. So the Cougars tie this game, this set, 10-10, and the Vikings call a timeout on the floor. So it's tied here 10-10. Third set. And that falls in for Illinois Central. So they take their first lead here in the set. Well, they take their first lead since it was early in the first set. 11-10 in favor of Illinois Central. And now they have a 2-point lead. Illinois Central on top, 12-10 over the Vikings. That's off the net and out of bounds, so Jefferson College wins the point. Stops the Illinois Central rally, but they're down. Illinois Central leads this third set 12-11. The misplay on the part of Illinois Central looks like it was a little bit too high. She couldn't tip it back and it falls to the floor. So Jefferson College ties the game 12-12 in what could be the third and final set. But Illinois Central has something to say about it. They just retake the lead, 13-12. That ball hits the floor in play, so Illinois Central goes up by 2, 14-12. Got to give it to the Cougars. They're not ready to pack it in, but she sends that ball way wide, way long, so Jefferson College wins the point. It's 14-13. Illinois Central on top. And that one goes out of bounds, so it's tie game, 14-all here in the third set. Illinois Central fought their way back and took a 2-point lead, but gave it right back. We're tied, 14-all in the third, and that ball goes into the net, so Jefferson College didn't want the lead either, so it is now 15-14 in favor of Illinois College. Big kill. I'm not so sure if the player from Illinois Central was trying to block it or get out of the way, but either way, it hits her and falls to the ground, and Jefferson College ties this game 15-all. This set 15-15. And Jefferson College now has the lead. That ball sails out by 8 or 10 feet. Jefferson College on top 16-15. See if they can put a run together and put this set away, win the match. There's a block and a miss hit by Illinois Central. So Jefferson College, after being down just moments ago by a few points, retake the lead 17-15, and we go into a timeout. So coming out of the timeout, it's 17-15 in favor of the Vikings. But Illinois Central has something to say to it. That falls in, so it is 17-16. Jefferson College is still on top by 1, but the Illinois Central Cougars are not going away. She sends it into the net. It's a 2-point lead for the Vikings, 18-16. The ball flies out. Jefferson College takes a 3-point lead, 19-16. See if they can get a little run going here. Extend it, finish them off. Win this game in the match, 3-0. Big hit and a big block. Illinois Central will not go away. 19-7, Jefferson College is on top. Little floater. Looks like it had Jefferson College fooled for a little bit, but they send it over with the kill and retake a 3-point lead, 20-17. So they're 5 points away from winning the set and the match. But Illinois Central will have something to say about it. And that ball falls in, so it is still just a 2-point lead, 20-18 in favor of Jefferson College. Partially blocked, but it falls in on the Illinois Central side. Jefferson College 4 points away, 21-18. So they have a 3-point lead, and they're 4 points away from winning this set and winning the match 3-0. She sends it over. And that ball flies way out of bounds, so it's now 22-18. Jefferson College on top over the Illinois Central Cougars, and there's a timeout on the floor for the Cougars. So Jefferson College will discuss how they can finish it up. Jefferson College is on top 22-18 here in the third, and what could be the final set against Illinois Central College. Oh, miss hit for Jefferson College, so they can't increase their lead. Point goes to Illinois Central. It's 22-19. So Jefferson College still stays 3 points away from winning the set in the match. There's a block for Jefferson College. Another block, and that falls in. So Jefferson College wins the point. It's now 23-19. 2 points away from winning this match. A miss hit there by Illinois Central. So that brings it to match point. It's 24-19. Jefferson College. Illinois Central looked a little confused on that point, but it happens. Partially blocked, nice save by Jefferson College. They want to finish it off here. There it goes over. 24-19 in favor of Jefferson College, and that ball nearly hits the floor. Illinois Central sends it back, but that's way out of bounds. That's a point to Jefferson. It's a point to Jefferson College, so they win the set and the match 25-19. They win the match 3-0. Thanks for joining us. So it's Jefferson College over Illinois Central 3-0. Good night.